Alright guys, so it's part 2
Q&A.
or 2 of the Q&A. So we answer your questions that you've posted. So I kind of left it lingering from the last one.
Will you ever carry a baby?
It's still in the works right now.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I always say that she should, and she's always like, no, I work too much, blah, blah, blah. But we'll see.
I told her if I get promoted to a certain position, then
I can knock you up.
you can knock me up.
Oh.
Why is Louie's tongue always out?
Oh, he has no teeth. He's always had bad teeth ever since he was, oh my goodness, like only like, probably like 2 or 3, no matter how much we got him cleaned and all like the different like fresheners and teeth brushing, he just had horrible teeth. So he slowly lost a couple, and was it 2 years? A year?
Yeah.
Almost 2 years ago, he had to have what was left of his teeth removed because they were infecting his gums and his bones.
It was expensive.
He's like, you're talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
We love you even with your tongue. But he still eats fine. We tried giving him soft food and he still wants regular food. You don't have to hide, baby boy. It's okay.
He's embarrassed. Another question that we get asked all the time is, what camera do you use and what editing system do you use? It's so crazy. We have a Canon S110 that we usually vlog on, and then a Canon S1400.
Yes.
That's the small blue camera that we have. And then I edit on this iPad and edit on iMovie, which costs about $4.99. This one's from Alicia Chevon. When did you... Alright. When your child is ready for school, will you send him or her to public school or homeschool?
Public.
Public?
Or private. We'll see.
Depends.
Yeah,
but it
depends on the area.
We're not going to homeschool them.
It's good for your kids to be out and socialize and be involved in sports and all that. So.
From Green, Gold, Red Hair. Monica, what's your ethnicity? And what medicines did you take any to get your BFP? Did you lift any days after? And did you stress?
Okay, so I am Mexican. My dad's Mexican and my mom is a mix of different Caucasians. So, Mexican white, half and half. I didn't take in, we tried Fertilade for like a month on one of our cycles in February. I don't know if it made a difference or not. We didn't get a BFP. I was taking prenatals about a year in advance, and no alcohol, no caffeine for that whole cycle as well, because the doctor recommended cutting all that out when you're if you are going to be trying during the cycle. I didn't lift anything. I did work out. I still went to the gym
Elliptical
twice a week, 2 or 3 times maybe. Not anything too crazy though, like they're an hour or less.
Marnie Castro, will you do nursery tours?
I think so. Yeah.
Once we move into that appropriate house, then we will.
And
Monica's
decorate.
already been having ideas on Pinterest. This one's from Guy Jabonet. It's really no question. Just hi to her girlfriend, Rod
Hi.
Sampson. Hopefully we said that correctly. She said that our vlogs inspire her a lot. You're welcome. JZBX36. Whatever reason, either by choice or otherwise, you both could not have more little ones, would you ever consider adopting? And at what age would you, or time, did you both come out as gay? And when did you know you're both lesbian?
We would consider adopting. It's never out of the question.
It was actually an option, so
Yeah,
it's still up for discussion still, and we never ruled that out. So we're gonna post a link of our coming out story down below so that you
Very
guys can.
detailed.
It's very, very detailed.
Because I came out after high school. She came out, what, like after as well? Kind of in.
But we're like 4
Yeah.
years apart.
So A lot more details in that video. It's a long story.
Zina Monebahal. What do you like the most about each other?
Comfort.
Food. Just kidding.
The food.
She's just very loving. Again, second time. Shy Smith, you're in the vlog again. Where do you guys work and how long have you guys been married? We don't really want to reveal where we work at because obviously the place that I work at, there is
we're not
a
allowed
policy.
to be so specific.
Yes.
When it comes to it, I work in a department store in the cosmetics section.
And I work in a store in a mall, so retail store in the mall that deals with footwear, a lot of footwear. So
it's kind of a mystery, but
we're not allowed to tell.
Our company is
against policy, unfortunately. How long have you been married? It's gonna be 3 years in September. All right. This is from Shane Porter. Shane Porter, you're out in here again. I have a question to Monica. What are 3 things that you love about Jing?
Okay, so if I can narrow it down to 3.
Just kidding.
Love your sweet smile.
I get it from my dad.
Your hugs. And your laugh.
Just kidding.
I love a lot more. I love your ears. Cute to kiss.
Natasha Tank 1993. She also has a YouTube channel too as well. If you want to check her out. How old are we? I am 30 now.
26 for me. I was talking about second parent adoption. Well, because I guess we'll look into it a little more, but from what we were told is that since we live in Washington and our marriage is recognized, that she'll be able to be on the birth certificate. So as a married couple, even if she wasn't on the certificate, she would have to pay child support. So
that comes from Tiffany Cruz. She just kind of made a little side note. All right. This one comes from Eternal Life DS. Are you worried about all your animals when the baby comes? Safety, jealousy reasons? No, we're not worried at all.
I think the only one that will need warming up would be Marley, just because he gets startled easily, like by noises, and he barks a little bit more than he barks. He's the only one that makes noise. Louie is very calm and great around kids. Vegas is very tolerant around my niece. She would pull his tail.
He doesn't
do everything. And he was just fine.
You could poke at him and he won't do anything.
Yeah,
he'd be like, eh.
The ferrets were even around my niece, and they're fine. They don't bite. They're very gentle, very well trained. So, well, I think Marley's barking. That's the only thing I would worry about. Other than that, they're all good.
This one's from Laurel S. What would you do if your baby, when it gets older and has opinions, doesn't support you being a lesbian couple? Then we did a bad job of raising our kid, if that happens.
Yeah, I hope that, we would raise them to be open enough with their parents' lifestyle.
That's going to be shame on us, basically. Yeah. If I don't know who they will be influenced by or whatnot, but that would be damn on us if that ever happens.
Yeah, but we did all this work for you and you don't like it.
I'm pretty sure 99.9% that the baby would, when they grow up, they would understand. And then,
especially
and obviously,
the world is
society is going to be changing,
be more accepting. So I think that our kid will have a good shot.
That's a good question. This one is from Ashley again. Hi, Ashley. What is the? Are you going to try breastfeeding?
Yeah, of course.
JZBX36. You're getting another one in the same question. My second question is, do you guys argue or fight? Because you seem compatible. And if you do fight, what is it over and how do you resolve disagreements?
If we argue or fight...
It's because I can't sleep.
Yeah. If she can't get to sleep, she gets all grumpy. Like, I can magically
I need to be
make her go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, it does happen.
Yeah, I still make you go to sleep, but she's like, I can't get to sleep. I'm never going to get to sleep. And then she's out in, like, 5 minutes, like, snoring. I'm like...
Or, we rarely argue or fight.
Yeah, if we do, I mean, there has been bad fights, but there's also been, like, mild ones. I mean, it's healthy to
It's
fight
my fault.
most of the time. I'm just so patient, and she just gets herself all worked up.
It's the Aries in me.
Well, I'm a Taurus, and I'm still very patient with you.
From Angel 53925. Jing, you said you used to go to raves. I believe you stopped going to them. When did you stop and why? Did Monica ever go to Did Monica ever go to any?
Mm-hmm.
I was a full-blown raver back in 2000, 2001. Stopped going because we moved and the scene started dying down in Northern California.
We went to one in Tucson. It was tiny. Remember?
Yeah, we went to one in Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why, it's just the scene wasn't happening anymore in Northern California, and everything went to big, massive raves, and I wasn't really into that. And I think we went together to one, but we weren't together.
No, we went with like groups of friends. I went to maybe 3 with you, but like groups of people. I mean, I had fun. I remember one I left super early because I was just like, I'd rather just go hang out somewhere more calm. But there were ones I definitely had fun at and stayed up way too late. But I'm just not. At this point in my life, I don't see myself going to raves.
I'm constantly trying to find some.
Yeah.
Not the big ones like EDC or Autistic or any type of big
anxiety
rave. Is just there's too many people. I like my space when I listen to music.
I need my space to dance. To the bathroom when I want. I hate going places and the bathrooms have long lines and it's once you get in there, there's no toilet paper and like places just should always have.
It's crazy. Yeah, I think that very few people would understand us on this. But I like going to small underground rave.
Any questions that we forgot, just comment below in this video and
maybe we'll do part 3.
Part 3, because it's like, I know that there's some questions that end up on other vlogs and then we don't get to them and then they get lost since it's a daily vlog and we're trying to answer every question. So if you did put it before and we've missed it, just put it below and we promise to get to it.
Yeah, there's people who've asked the same question a bunch of times that we answered that already in the beginning. We hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of our Q&A. Again,
part 3 will come with if it is needed.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to sleep. I'm tired.
Okay. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next vlog.